Alongside regression, classification is one of the most common tasks in supervised machine learning. Classification is the task of putting things into categories. For example, classifying images into those of dogs and cats, labeling whether an X-ray has a fracture in it or not, and more controversially, predicting whether someone will repay a loan or not. In most cases, classification is done by drawing decision boundaries between data points. For example, in this graph, we can draw a decision boundary like this to separate the X's and the O's. If a point is above this line, we classify it as an X, and if it's below it, then we classify it as an O. Let's look at a real-world problem that can be solved using classification. Can we classify movies into their MPAA ratings, that is PG, PG-13 or R, just by looking at two variables about them, their audience rating on IMDb and their global earnings at the box office? Let's plot out the data for 48 movies here. The IMDb ratings will be on the x-axis, while the box office earnings will be on the y-axis. In order to better visualize this dataset, we'll color the PG movies green, the PG-13 movies orange, and the R movies red. As we can see, it's almost impossible to separate the movies into their MPAA ratings using simple decision boundaries. Enter k-nearest neighbors. K-nearest neighbors, or KNN for short, is both a classification and regression method that is based on the simple premise that data points that are close to each other tend to have similar values or outcomes. For example, if all your neighbors have cars, then it might be a good guess to think that you also have a car. Mathematically speaking, in order to predict the outcome of a particular point, KNN picks k of the closest data points to that point and averages their outcomes. For example, let's hop back to our movie dataset and pick a movie whose MPAA rating we want to predict. Bombshell is a 2019 drama about three women at Fox News who set out to expose the network's CEO of sexual harassment. Of course, knowing this context offers valuable information about the movie's ratings, but let's say we only have these two pieces of information about the movie. Before we make any predictions, let's take a step back and look at our axes. Because KNN relies on the Euclidean distances between points, one important step of this process is to make sure our axes are scaled appropriately. We want the vertical distances to matter just as much as the horizontal distances. In our case, we scale up the IMDb ratings and scale down the box office earnings such that both axes have a range of about 50 points. It's very important to scale your axes each time you use KNN. Now back to Bombshell. As we can see on the x-axis, it's received an audience rating of 6.8, and as we can see on the y-axis, it has grossed $60 million. KNN looks for the k nearest neighbors. In this case, let k equals 5. The 5 closest movies are R-rated Longshot and Midsommar, PG-13 rated Judy and Harriet, and PG rated A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. KNN then takes a weighted average of those 5 ratings, with movies that are closer on the graph to Bombshell getting a higher weight than those further away. Voila! We now predicted the rating of Bombshell to be R. Not only is this accurate, but our model also correctly predicts the MPAA ratings of all movies in the test set 88% of the time. There you go. KNN is another simple machine learning model that works surprisingly well on complex problems. Let us know in the comments what kind of problems you are going to apply this algorithm to.